back to another episode of Fucking Be Honest. Tonight we got our motherfucking nigga Maul,
aka
Toe4Sho. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maul, first of all, thank you.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for coming on Fucking Be Honest. You know what I'm saying? We starting this shit out right because we heavy in the city. I think that's the dope shit, to bring the people in the city who work their ass off, who got motion. You understand what I'm saying? Who on their shit, on their business. People fuck with you because you're a good person. You understand what I'm saying? So we appreciate you being on here. So
on top of that, you my motherfucking nigga.
Yeah.
My dog.
Oh Lord, I don't know if they ready for me tonight, y'all.
Yeah, man.
It's
gonna be real.
I need Team V on this motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying?
Access anything.
It ain't PG-13.
It ain't PG-13 tonight in this motherfucker.
Access
all right,
anything.
so Maul, let me start here. You've known my husband for years. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, 35.
Oh, 35 years.
Shit,
Goddamn.
yeah.
So before we get into Zay, because you had a life for Zay, you know what I'm saying? Let's get into like young Maul. Like where young Maul grew up from. Are you from Richmond?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Where you from?
Okay, you from Richmond. So what side of town you from?
3509 Maryland Avenue.
Oh, you from Maryland?
Highland Park, Virginia.
I was in
Richmond, Virginia. That's where I was originated.
You was originated.
Yeah,
all right. Yeah. So then you did. What school did you go? You started middle school.
I'm gonna take you down.
I'm gonna take you down the line.
Yeah, let's come on.
We went to what it was. Murray Scott. Washington Park. That's where Washington Park, right with Murray Scott.
Okay.
Then I went to Ginner Park. Then I went to Henderson.
You went to Henderson?
Years. Yeah, 2 years, 6 and 7.
Why the fuck in Henderson? I was in Henderson in 6 and 7.
Yeah, and I ain't come to the East until like 94, 95.
That
crazy.
Was
like 8th grade year, Fairfield Middle School. I said, hold on, this school on the main street.
And it's outside.
Look, just like you got there when all them goddamn schools. That's how Maul know every motherfucker.
Yeah,
that's how you did it.
Outside, Highland Park, Richmond, Virginia. My grandma lived on 4th Avenue. I lived on Maryland.
How the fuck we know
My cousin
each other?
lived on Patrick. That's Providence Park.
Yep.
All that.
Yeah.
We used to get the free lunches. We didn't have to.
But it was just, everybody did that shit. You know?
Yeah, right. Like you in the hood.
Yeah, you
it's
in the
free.
hood. Go get the free lunch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You made anybody cooking. Your mama knew they gave the free lunch.
Yeah,
go to the pop.
Yeah.
All right, so you came over to the East. Now, how was that? You was young, so how was that experience? Was it? You know how you have to move and be like, was it one of those type Jones, or you just adapted?
I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like today, I realized that it was a cultural shock.
Yeah.
Because I was in the hood, living in Maryland. Like we didn't really have white people unless you was like a switch. And I don't have nothing against white people. Because my best friend's white people.
Yeah.
But like back then, I didn't realize because I was young. You know, early '80s. I ain't see no white people. We didn't go to school. Like it was a few of them in my elementary school. Yeah, but like when I got to the East End, I'm like, oh, all right, it's different. Like it's very diverse, you know what I'm saying? But it was a big difference, and I kind of like it better because I learn a lot more, and I won't close minded. Like,
how so?
Cause my best homeboy when I moved to the East End, Brandon Utzman. I'm putting names out there on my wall.
Them niggas ain't even use initials on this motherfucker.
Yeah, I ain't never had no dirt bike in the hood, no 4-wheeler, moped, scooter. We moved over. That's how I met Zay.
That's how we met.
Like I moved here, Barker Avenue, 9 Mile Road, right across from New Bridge Food Line.
Yeah.
Then Zay was right across the woods, so I heard another kid had dirt bikes, and my boy Brandon was like the first one to ever put me on a dirt bike. He's like, bro, you gonna learn how to ride it, or you gonna die? Like we gonna leave you in the woods. I'm like, I don't know, bro. When you in the woods and everybody gone, you like, oh no, I'm coming about here.
Ride this motherfucker.
Yeah, so I learned how to ride that.
Okay.
Then I met Zay. He was on the same. He was like next level with it.
My daddy
so you won't always into the shit till you got around that surrounding.
The East End. The East End, Richmond, I gotta say, is what raised me because those was my earlier years around Highland Park. I was a fat kid in the house because I had every video game. We lived in Highland Park. My mom knew this. She worked at AT&T right there on Burnham Avenue with White Oak.
Was you the only child?
Yeah, only child by my mom. Only child. So, you know, I had every video game. Sega Genesis. And that's how everybody in the hood used to come to my house. My mom let everybody in. She hustling back then, making jewelry in the kitchen.
Come on, Mom.
You know what I'm saying? My P was all my boys coming in, you know, back then, you know where everybody at because the bicycles in front of the house.
Yeah,
but you know why your mom did that though, right?
Keep me out that.
Yeah,
now I see.
Now that you grown,
it's safer for y'all being
early
out. Y'all motherfuckers come here.
Like the early 90s, murder capital, Richmond. You know what I'm saying? And I won't noticing this because I was young, like you know, 7, 8 years old.
We didn't give a fuck about that.
Naive to the shit.
Yeah. So I had every video game. All my friends was in the safe zone. My mom like anybody can come over. Like anybody come over. So anybody came over. It was like our little safe party zone. And then, you know, it went till I got older. Mm-hmm. I'm like, hold on. We in middle school. I'm in Henderson. My friends getting towed off doing 15 years.
Yeah,
like,
at this age,
like,
around this weight.
Early with the hustling shit.
Yeah, I'm like,
For
but
real.
you know, I was in the environment, but my mom kept me and my close friends, like my best friend lived right next to me.
Okay.
My boy went across the street, cousins and all that in the same area. So we really didn't realize the dangers that we was in until like my homeboy uncle came home. And about a week later, he got shot at the corner store because that was our little, we call it the chink store.
And what grade you was in?
This had to be like, I was still in
middle school, right? You say? Oh, this was
Henderson. This was like my
your
first year at Henderson.
Okay, you in middle school still, all right?
So, you know,
reality.
That was the first time I knew murders was going on, but I never witnessed or realized that somebody close could just get smoked like that. I'm like, bro, he just came home. How he die? Like, I'm young. I'm like, how he died? Like, they like, he got shot at the store. He ran, collapsed right here, boom, died on Maryland Avenue. Right? No, matter of fact, he died on like the second, on Maryland.
Yeah, right where everybody hustled at.
At the little Chinese store, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that you get off the bus at.
Yeah, so that opened my eyes. Like, I'm like, damn, life real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And at that age to realize that shit.
Yeah.
So did that kind of give you like a mold, like to be like, or you were still too young to kind of recognize that?
I mean, I can't say that I was too young, but it was like a normal. Like to hear gunshots outside.
Yeah, right now.
I can understand now, you know, like, I'm like, okay. But I didn't realize what was going on. We playing video games. I'm like, oh, that shit kind of cool. I'm bragging about it when I'm in school. They can let like a 30 off, 30 clips, like 30 shots around.
You don't comprehend that somebody might have been shot. You ain't
registering that. We playing video games. My mom kept me out of that. She worked 2 jobs, even though she really... I mean, I guess she had to because she was a single parent.
Mom?
Yeah, my dad... My life like a movie, real.
Yeah, talk about it. I mean, so your dad, was he ever around?
My dad was on John Walsh, America's Most Wanted. I'll never forget. I called my mom and said, Mom, ain't my dad name blah, blah, blah. She like, yeah. I'm like, bro, on the news, on John Walsh, America's Most Wanted. This was like back then when
the show came
Hawks Barbecue was right there where the Chanelos at on Laburnum and what that is, Metal Bridge. The You Told Him store right there, like, you know, You Told Him, Church's Chicken right here, right behind the Polo Bay.
You remember all that shit, that shit crazy.
So it's like my childhood, I'm like, I'm really a Highland Park baby, but I grew up in the East End, and that's where I met my real lifetime friends, you know what I'm saying? You meet your lifetime friends, they say your college years, so... I met them in high school and we just followed because I ain't ever go to college. Like,
yeah, me neither. So how did that? And before I get into like the high school shit, and did that affect you any that your dad was like never around? Did that play a part in anything like your life today? Do you think it could have kind of molded you a little bit? You know what I'm saying? You're a great man.
Yeah, no,
you know
most definitely. Because
now, like his absence,
your one parent, you know, your single parent home versus if dad would have, you know what I'm saying?
Look, this is the crazy part, right? Because real talk, I remember. I'm gonna go back to that part, right? Okay. But I remember being over my grandma's house, and dudes with the suits used to come up to me while I'm playing in the front yard. My grandma in the house or whatever, she looking at us. They'll come and be like, "So, how you seen your dad?" Like, I'm like, I'm answering questions because I'm like 6 or 7 years old. I'm like, no, you know what I'm saying? I ain't seen that. Like, all right. My grandma come outside like, leave that boy alone. We on 4th Avenue, right there on 4th Avenue. So I'm not realizing then that was the feds.
Yeah.
My dad was on the run. He did some wild type
stuff. And that shit illegal.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'm 6, 7 years.
I think I'm like
8 years old. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So these people come and asking me, Like, did I see my dad? I'm like, nah, I'm being 100, a kid, being, 1,000 with him, not knowing. But my grandma know what's going on because she like, my dad on the run. Leave that boy alone. He don't know nothing. He a kid. Yeah. So I didn't realize that my dad was on the run, like gone out of here. I ain't see him from like 6 or 7 to my 12th grade year of high school when he gave himself up. Damn. I was looking at the news like, damn, bro.
So he been on the run that long.
From like, damn. See, and it's crazy because like recently, he told me the whole story. Like I understand, but as a kid, you not. I'm like, damn, what I do to make my dad not be here?
Yeah.
So that's why now I try to keep my kids together because I'm like, I'm gonna be the father that he won't. Yeah. Because I know how it is not to have a father. I know how it is on Christmas when your friends opening their bikes and stuff. I'm open. My mom flooded me, but I'm like, damn, what my dad at?
What this nigga do?
Yeah.
Like, damn, what I do? He alive. Ain't nobody say rest in peace to him. I know he alive, but
what the fuck
why he at? But everybody I'm young, so my mom doing her thing. She flooded me. I'm not realizing. So, you know what I'm saying? When I got older, I'm like, oh, so all right, that's why this happened. That's why these people was coming to question me. So it just made me want to be a better father because I know how it is not to have your dad in your family.
So do you feel like that's is that pressure? Do you try to overextend yourself as a father? Or you just do the best you can as a father? Because sometimes I think that shit hinders us too as parents. Just trying to, not overcompensate, but just trying to make sure that we don't go the route.
Not like your
You understand
parents.
what I'm saying? But
Right,
as you get to a certain place, you're like, shit, I'm doing what the fuck I can do. I ain't trying to not be this nigga. I ain't trying to not, you know what I'm saying? So do you feel like you try to overcompensate a little for that? Or you just being the best dad you know how to be?
Real talk, I feel like the overcompensation is just being there.
Okay.
Because he won't there.
Yeah.
I know the feeling of
so you already done that.
Not having somebody to talk to as a father figure.
Yeah.
So I'm making sure I'm there. If my kids need me, I'm there. Like, call me, I'm pulling up, whatever.
About
like,
gifts and shit.
Because I know, the quality time go way longer than the materialistic
memories.
Stuff.
Yeah, it's the memories.
Yeah,
okay.
like,
so,
that's number one.
So that's like, when I say reality, this is the shit that we see. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This is shit that we go through. This is the shit, and like I tell Zay all the time, like, and I watch Zay's life, and I tell him all the time how blessed he is with his life. Right. And far as mom and dad and that shit, because most people's reality is completely different.
Ever since I've known them,
mom and dad's been there. And I tell them all the time, that's good work of mom and good work of dad. Because in a relationship, the shit is work.
It ain't easy.
It ain't easy.
We just talking about that shit.
All right, so you out of middle school. You came over to the East now, so you ready to hit Highland Springs. Yeah. All right. So when did you get out the fat kid stage to be like, I'm about to get some pussy because I look good now? You know what I'm saying?
I ain't fat no more because I have. Hey, look, my shit.
Because high school is when y'all niggas start. You know what I'm saying? You get out the fat stage.
Look, my first 7th grade. You know how you take your class pictures. So my first jump that I actually thought I looked decent was like 7th grade. I'm like, oh shit, my shit dropping off.
So that's how 9th grade, like when you got to 9th grade, Highland Springs, because you're on the East now.
8th grade.
I got here.
I'm talking about out of middle school.
Okay, we out of middle.
Yeah,
all
right, but hold on. This was, like I say, the shocker was moving to the East. The transition was, all right. Like I say, right around the time I moved to the East End, my mom, I guess she was like, oh, no, we getting up out here. Like, she was making money, good money. Worked at AT&T, so we moved to the East End. I went to Fairfield. I'm like, hold on, man. Y'all got a whole campus out. What? Like, how y'all outdoors?
Yeah.
Like, I was confused.
That shit
like,
bullshit to me.
That's why I used to crap with that shit.
Alpha, Gamma, Delta, and all that.
Yeah, our shit. That was our shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in Henderson. Y'all got campus. Like, we can skip this and ain't nobody gonna find
us.
Like, y'all school wide open.
And then they got out school late.
Right.
Like this shit over here.
That's some bullshit.
It's some bullshit.
So, like I say, moving over here, integrating with like cool white people down, putting me on. I ain't never seen a bong out the tub. I'm like, what y'all doing? Y'all cut the 3-liter open? Yeah, it's called you put the bong in the tub, man.
Shit.
Like, damn, you know what I'm talking about,
man.
Bro. Man, like, I done seen them do some wild type stuff. But
all
I'm
the
just
bones
learning.
I done hit at your fucking house.
Right. Hey, the gas mask, everything.
Fuck that gas mask. Fuck them all that bullshit. Mom said, try this, Vicki. I couldn't breathe.
Hey.
I like, Jesus. I'm going to come and see you, Jesus.
Every day. You don't got to wait for no holiday.
Vicki tried.
Yeah.
All right, so they showed you that shit. Because you know the white folks party.
Right, so I'm saying wild type stuff like dirt bikes, 4-wheelers, and like I said, I met Zay. We now locked up like that. He was over my house like every day.
Okay.
So it was like, damn, y'all got land. We got sidewalks.
Yard and
like
shit,
we used to play football hitting on the sideline, like in the street.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Y'all got land, sidewalk, driveway. So it's like a whole difference. I'm like, we got a whole driveway. We don't got to park our car on the street or nothing like that. So we come over here. 8th grade was a breeze because, you know, I'm the new kid on the block. I'm a little chunky, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, oh, we going to high school. I don't know. It just magically happened. Like when
it had that transition.
9th grade, I'm like, damn, Charlotte. My clothes.
I'm coming into my.
Yeah, I'm like, I got to get a whole new wardrobe. Jeans, West at Eastgate. I ain't know that joke was fugazi because I was from the East. I'm in that big bad jeans, West. The dad getting all on my Timbs, crushing the joke.
Hey, nigga.
You get the 2 for 20 jeans.
Nigga,
Like,
my
hey,
mama
look.
had me in J-Dub.
Bro, hey, I'm thinking, you know, I came from Northside.
My family had me in Aces.
Azalea Mall.
The fuck is
What's
that?
J-Dub.
You want Aces?
2 for 30, goddamn. J-Dub.
Man,
2 for 30.
The dad be on your T-shirt, your Timbs. Like, I'm like, oh yeah. So, you know,
Yeah.
that was wild. So,
Your mama did the best she could. God damn it.
Yeah,
but look,
yeah.
but back to like 9th grade year,
Yeah.
I remember like all of that because I had a new whole body. I was a new nigga. Like
Lord have mercy.
I was like the new kid on the block.
Thought you were doing something.
Like, yeah, what?
They
I had a whip.
bitches like new. They like
Hold on,
new.
you had a whip in 9th grade?
See, look, this.
When you taking me to a knife to
all right, look, this
12
where
niggas?
this where the nickname Toe came from.
All right.
My homeboy Mandy gave it to me because back in the flood
Fresh.
zone, Mandel, my boy, back in flood zone days.
Damn, the flood zone.
I was out with them because
Yeah.
my mom would let me get the car, drop her off at work at AT&T. As long as I was there like 7 in the morning to get her, I was
Mom,
good.
Mom,
Hey.
do
My mom,
it.
cause she didn't want to drive to work. I used to have
Yeah.
to wake her up at like 10 o'clock. Like my childhood was crazy because I couldn't go to bed at like 8:39 like everybody else
You
was
take
because
mom
I
to
had to
work.
stay
Yeah,
up.
drop your mama off.
But no, this was like back in Highland Park when I was staying with my cousin because I had to get my mom up at 10. She'll drop me off at my grandma's house on 4th Avenue or my aunt's house, my cousin's house right on Patrick Avenue. So they was like right there in probably like a 5-mile radius. But I
Okay.
had to go to somebody's house.
Somebody's house. Yeah,
And
you
like middle school, I won't stand in the house by myself. My
Okay.
mom won't let that happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm with them. So I always had to get her up. She had to be at work 11 o'clock. I had to get her up. So when I got to 8th grade, it got to a point where she'll be like, look, just take me to work. Come and get me in the morning. Flood zone was popping, boss, all that. I'll take her to work,
Man,
hit
what?
downtown with the little Mercury topaz. That's why they call
Wait,
it toe.
9th grade?
This was 8th grade.
You doing this shit in middle
8th
school?
grade,
Bro,
yeah.
did I tell you niggas used to
Yes.
drive in middle school?
8th grade.
Another nigga, Richard Crowder, used to drive.
Bro,
That nigga drove
I had
too.
a gold Mercury topaz with the
I
212s.
remember the
in the back.
motherfucking topaz.
So what age did you learn how to motherfucking drive? 8th
Man,
grade?
what? I was, man.
So you perfect for what you do with cars.
Yeah,
Listen.
it been my whole life.
It been your
Listen.
whole
It
life,
just
bro.
went together.
Listen.
It just
I
went
love,
together.
so you
like,
took so you was doing that shit in 8th grade. So by the time 9th grade comes,
man, what? I had my mom put me on to. That's why I said I've been selling cars literally for over 30 years.
You been
My
good.
mom gave me the topaz because she went and bought a 1996 Mazda 626.
Your memory
And she
crazy.
was like, you can have this. Go when you get your license, you'll have a car to go
I
back to
remember
school.
that shit with the-
I'm
with
like,
the
man,
12s
I got
in
to
it.
set in this jump.
Yeah.
Swag for a Mercury topaz. I couldn't get no rims for it. That's real talk. We used to have a hot rod.
What is it with niggas and rims?
The Low Rider magazine. I used to try to get no boat parody
nothing
for the
fit that
Mercury
shit.
topaz. I'm like,
Nothing
man,
fit that
I
shit.
sold that jump. That was
Okay.
my first sale. Boom. Sold the car my mom gave me. Went and bought a Honda Accord. That was my first switch
Was
on
that
the
the
car.
gold jump?
No, it was. I bought it from Brandon Usman. It was great, and I did all the body work with him and his dad Rick, and I painted it like money green. Cleo sold me
Yeah,
the
the
gold
green jump with the
5
gold rims
stars.
on that bitch.
And we was
Yeah, I
racing
remember
that
that
jump on the
jump. I remember
highway
that
for
jump.
city convocation.
So that's when y'all your who flew because
Yeah.
Zay, this is
Bruh,
this
real-
story. This
he
nigga love
knew.
this story.
Hey, listen.
You know what I'm saying? He love this story.
That's
So
because I won.
Hey, look, my hood flipped up, cracked the windshield, broke the sunroof, flipped to the side.
on
We got
senior
out
convocation day.
on
Look, I'm in the-
64
I'm in the-
East. We going to Wood Grill Buffet
Yeah.
right there, Glenside.
I'm in the 5.0. We going to Broad and Glenside. I'm in the 5.0.
Yeah.
Goddamn mall in the Honda, the Bar and the Max, RC and the Sebring.
Yeah.
So we know we hauling ass.
All the hoes on the road.
We racing. So we racing. Goddamn, we on the highway. Mall motherfucking hood flip
That
up.
bitch flap up, boom.
That ain't
Goddamn,
scared
mall
you.
head out the window,
Right.
still getting it. This nigga ain't even slow down.
Ace Ventura on me.
We still getting it.
I would have died.
No.
I would that.
I told her my life like a movie. I can't make this.
So
stuff up.
high school, let's jump into high. So high school, what is your most fond memory about high school? We won't run down every year because that's a long motherfucking 4 years. So what's your fond memories?
Ninth grade getting skins.
You got the skins in ninth
said,
grade.
oh,
hold on.
first
Time,
yeah.
First time.
So your first time was ninth grade.
Yep.
So you ain't get no grinding, no blue balls, no nothing.
Video
You was such a.
I
were.
think my mom was like, look, we can keep his head off of the. I mean,
Off the female skin
yeah,
extent.
because like
Yeah.
I told you, it
once you
had
own
a
them, you
pop.
can't get off them.
All right,
I was a kid.
So who broke your virginity?
Ho. Hold on, Nelly.
You
Hold
remember,
on,
you remember
Nelly.
everything, motherfucker. Had that nigga know 4th Avenue.
Hey, did you
Apples.
ever double back
Wow.
and hit her again?
But
Later
no,
on in life?
That was just like a
He didn't even
one-and-done.
answer. He didn't even answer the question
You
though.
like, fuck that shit.
Hey, look,
So-
I just wanted to strike because she was a senior.
Yeah,
She was
yeah,
a
she
who?
A
older.
senior.
Yeah,
I'm
she
in the ninth
older.
All right,
grade.
so who broke your virginity? I say, I look, you know, this is what it is.
Oh,
If you don't
I
want to
knew
say the
it.
name,
Oh.
give us the motherfucker, give us the initials. Zay probably know
That
and he'll
was
tell
the
me
last
later.
Is she from the
Man.
east? She from the east end?
She like some popular people cousins. So
It don't
I
matter.
wanna
How many
put
people
that
fuck with us?
on. I was like,
She broke
that
your
dude.
virginity. What the fuck?
She-
All right,
That
don't worry about
was
that. Don't
ninth
even, nobody,
grade,
we don't even
though.
care. We don't even give a fuck about that. All right, look.
What happened? Like,
So look, out of high school, right? Let's jump on that. So out of high school, you graduated high school.
Yeah.
You didn't fuck with college.
nah, I said, nah,
All right,
I
so-
won't waste no money.
All right, so you had okay. Let's go back. When I met my baby daddy, I knew you had a yellow. Let me tell you, I used to see you around Lil Margaret.
Yes.
I thought you
I
was
was
from Lil Margaret.
No.
But you was at
From
some
the
holding.
gold-
I said, Zay, he
Green
must have been. I
Honda.
said, Mo was always around
Green
there.
Honda.
That's
What was
how I
next?
started. I sold the Mercury Topaz my mom gave me. Bought the Green Honda, wrecked that. My mom had full coverage on me.
Wow,
Thank
yeah,
God.
yeah.
Boom. So
Smart.
I got the check. I said,
Oh.
y'all gave me $3,500 for like a 90 Accord.
I'm about to go get
You
me
know
a.
what I'm
And then
saying?
look, we were getting the Hondas from New Kent. Remember the motherfucker,
Yup.
the white people in New Kent?
But look, this was my first car ever I bought with a check. No, I had cash because mom,
Yeah,
cash
yeah,
joke,
cash,
gave me
okay.
cash.
Uh-huh.
I went to Southside, Belk Boulevard, the little car lot right there with the gate. I seen this white Maxima with the wing on it, the SE with the sunroof, all that fat. Look, this is the crazy part, right? I went and knocked on the office door. They opened the door because they was closed. I was like, bro, I want to buy this car. He like, all right. He give me paperwork tight. I give him the money, right? I go to the car, that bitch fast speed. I'm like, oh, I ain't never drove one of these before.
It was a stick.
That bitch was
fast
sick.
speed.
I gave
Yeah.
him money again. Bro, I'm in that joint like, oh, so I learned how.
You taught yourself how to drive
Man,
stick.
going
On the way home.
down fucking Hall Street.
On the way home,
That
jerking like,
bitch
yeah.
smoking, clutch burning. I learned by the time I left Hall Street and got to 9 Mile Road, I had that joint.
Yeah, hey, I got this
Hit it.
bitch.
I'm like, this bitch.
Zay
fast.
tried that shit too.
Yeah.
That's why the
So
whole
my dad-
So look,
y'all niggas
sold
can
that
drive a
bitch to
stick.
Devlin.
Let me tell you, that's why I
Sold
probably gave
that
him
bitch
ass because
straight
that
to-
was a nice little maximum.
Man, what? A car and fucking
I love my gray joint. I had a gray joint.
That nice little.
I'm getting
But what
it.
was yellow?
So look, I sold at the Devlin.
The yellow one, did
Yeah,
they paint it
yeah,
back white?
so that
No, I sold
the white joint.
the white one to Devlin.
Okay.
Cop the other joint.
And went to Tidewater and bought I sold a 94 to him. It was an SE, and then I bought the GXE from Tidewater in Virginia Beach. It was great, and I painted it. Kenny out Tallyville painted it for me. He was like, "Bro, you sure you want to paint this car?"
Yeah, why you go
nigga,
yellow? Because that was a
yellow.
white ass
Man, y'all
yellow.
go see
Hey,
me.
hey, listen,
That's why.
Listen, wait till more
Y'all
stories about
see me.
yellow.
Yeah, everything. Man, what? Yeah, man, look.
Hold on, no. I can't, because I told
Y'all
Zay,
will see
well,
me.
look, when I noticed y'all, when I knew y'all was friends, I was like, shit, I used to be around, go around Lil Margaret, one of the girls I used to hang with back in the day. And I was like, shit, that's where Maul was living at, right? Zay was like, fuck no,
I
he ain't
know.
never lived around that
I
bitch.
like Maul
I said, that nigga ran
shit,
this bitch all the time. I snapped him, bro, I'm like, oh. He was doing one or two
Oh, you
things.
know
right
why I
there.
was over there.
He was ran there in the corner
know.
with the yellow
Get
guy.
it in on you, fucking.
With the yellow guy.
You know.
All right, so
No.
we get out of high school and shit, right?
Yup.
So when did you start to realize, like, fuck, I'm getting the females now.
They own me.
They own
Man,
me.
real talk.
Yeah.
From ninth
Ninth
grade.
grade.
That shit was like I was
yeah.
a superstar. Look,
Not
I
a
ain't even-
superstar, nigga.
Hey,
Look, I ain't even
reaching.
go to y'all school. Like
Yeah,
I didn't
that's how
go
I felt.
to
I ain't
the
go
whole.
like you ain't grow
Like
up
I
with
say,
y'all- with
I
the
didn't grow up,
girls.
but I was on the homecoming court.
Hey.
I'm like, sure, I ain't did nothing but wrestle. I ain't
But you
even
was
play
just
no-
yourself.
But yeah,
That's
that,
Ain't even
I was
wrestle.
genuine.
You was
But it
genuine.
was
I
like,
ain't play shit.
Yeah.
like
He
it
was
was
only
like, yeah, it was like, it was crazy because the love You know, you experience the hate regardless.
Of course.
Yeah.
You can't get away from that.
You cutting their girls. So
Yeah,
you like,
so niggas mad.
So the hate coming.
That's my only problem in school. Any problem I ever had with a nigga had to do was over the girl.
Yep.
Some girl like
I ain't had no beef with nobody. When I moved over here, real all of them, New Bridge, Bungalow.
Everybody cool.
Full to, like, everybody I met, we was locked.
If you don't like me, it's because it's over some motherfucker.
It's over
some money, female. It's something that you can't
obtain
is why you hate.
Because I don't feel like I'm a hateable type dude. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like, I'm going to get along with everybody.
So you've always worked for yourself?
No, I'm going to run that down, too.
Okay.
All right, so...
Oh, no, you did. Okay, I saw that.
Oh, hold there. What it was back in the day?
Pictures pop up now.
Huh?
And then the picture pop up now.
And it's full screen now.
That picture pop up now.
All right, now. She cute, though.
What that question was?
All right, so that question was, have you always worked for yourself?
All right, so back to high school. One more time.
Go ahead.
I went to Richmond Tech. I mean, you know Highland Springs had the little tech.
The tech, Votech.
So, right, my first year, I ain't gonna lie, real talk, I picked cosmetology.
Okay.
Cause I was
he trying to fuck with the girls.
Gonna be in that
Yeah,
job.
he
What you gonna do, hair?
Man, I ain't know we was roller setting no faces. I thought we was cutting that. We had like one. Man, I'm in that joint doing roller sets.
This is a terrible. That is terrible.
That's just doing roller sets.
Bitch, he in there doing.
I'm like, it's teacher day. We gotta do their feet. Nah, let me get about here. Let me get. I'm not doing no PA.
So
I had to do this.
What's going on here, y'all?
Just doing Miss Childress. That was her name, the teacher.
Yeah, Miss
So I'm in
Childress.
cosmetology. I'm like, man, I gotta get up out here. Try to get the electricity. They're like, nah, that joint's full. Sanchez and them and that joint like, nope. I'm like, oh, these niggas in electricity. So I'm like, the only other thing is automotive tech.
Okay.
I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, the
auto
auto
tech.
And it was like, I guess God was always throwing me in my lane.
Pushing you in a direction.
Because I'm like,
that.
I just was like, I gotta get out with this cosmetology type stuff over here.
I
got on a whole robe type joint. They over here looking like regular people. Like,
you and this bitch with.
I'm in this
you and that bitch COVID. You and that bitch COVID.
They walking past, and we right at the entrance of the joint.
Windows in that bitch.
Yeah.
Look at Mom, that bitch
Mom wrapping the fuck out of her hair.
Doing manicure. I'm like,
she got a daughter, so that's good shit.
Yeah, it worked.
See how God works?
Right.
And then for real, you love women, so why the fuck wouldn't you know what the fuck we do?
You right.
You know what I'm saying?
You right, though.
I mean, you ain't gotta be in that bitch painting our nails pink, but at least you should know some shit.
Them.
But I wish I'd have known you and saw y'all. That nigga all that bitch
They hit me with the cosmetologist, so I got out there, went to the auto tech.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, all right, word. We changing oil. I'm changing my mom oil at home.
You learning some shit.
Paying for no more oil changes. I'm changing oil. We changing tires, brakes, alternators, and all that. Man, they let me get the MPV one day. I was the shit. I had the MPV with the ski rack on that on the bottom level. I pull up to the school, wanging the set because I'm changing this oil. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga set and that bitch was so crazy. Man, set in that fucking MPV.
Yeah, man,
that
shit was crazy set.
Man, that shit was so fucking clear.
MPV's a Wu-Tang boy. Them out.
Man, that nigga used to park in front of park that bitch downtown in front of the corner. What's the corner? In front of the pizza joint.
Yeah, bro. Like,
so
the car lane was like
your lane.
I guess it was like a default, but it was the lane I suppose I had been in. I'm already I've sold 2 cars at this point, 3 cars.
You know about it now.
Like, I know. So now I'm fixing them. I'm learning everything, oil changes, alternators, all this stuff. So then when I graduated, I'm like, Mom, real talk, I ain't even gonna waste the money. Like,
that was me.
I'm not going to college.
Ain't gonna happen.
I'll work, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't taking no SATs.
But I ain't gonna waste your money.
But look, so my first real job was in high school. My 12th grade year, I think I got in some trouble, so I had to get a job type stuff. So U-Crops was my first job. My mom was like, you can't work nowhere else except for somewhere they let you off on Sundays so you can go to church. Because we grew up in church. Trinity Baptist Church, Church of Christ. All of that, like my whole church. We was in church.
That's why you such a good dude, though.
Yeah, my values came from church.
Yeah.
So I know right from wrong, so it ain't no excuse.
You know, you grown.
I went to church on Sunday twice sometimes, Monday, Tuesday, Bible study. I'm like,
so you got your personal relationship with God. You ain't got to be in church to know how to talk to Him.
Yeah, right.
All right, cool.
Yeah, off top. Yeah, you know. So I know. So
that was your first job.
That was my first job in high school. Was U crops. That joint cutting. So I graduated. I was like, nah, that's over. So my second job was a little construction site. I was like, man, we had to be there at 5 in the morning. Yeah. Bro, we working till like 6 in the afternoon. I'm like, bro, this ain't for me.
Working like this.
I'm red, bro.
Yeah, we doing teams.
Nah,
you already red.
Right, I'm like, bro.
So now you run a McDonald's.
Real talk. I worked the whole week and I didn't even go get my check. I bucked on it. I didn't even go back. So my first official job on paper was Circuit City, right there on Tarboro.
Okay.
Right there, you know, the Circuit City where we used to go in and steal CDs and all that. You know, right there.
No, ain't nobody going there and steal no goddamn CDs.
Y'all used to steal CDs, so that joint beep all the time. Beep, beep, beep. So,
y'all ass used to steal out there. That's why they
plead the fifth.
We used to steal.
Hey, look, I plead the fifth on that one.
That's why y'all ass couldn't go in there and niggas stealing CDs and shit. You nigga, why they watching us?
So, all right. That was my first job, Circuit City. Then I was doing a little delivery type job for sales.
Okay.
That ended. Then I had my boy had put me on with this standard parking job downtown at the Marriott.
Okay.
Like it was like really my whole building because they let me do what I wanted to do.
Okay.
Because like I had caught a charge and I was on the run for like 7 months, and when the police came looking for me and I was at work, they hit me on the walkie-talkie like, bro, don't come downstairs, the boys looking for you.
Yeah.
So that's how we was locked, you know what I'm saying? So I worked.
Did you ever go to jail?
Yeah, of course. They came, they snatched me at work one night.
How long were you in jail? I never knew you.
No, I mean, you know what? My lawyer.
You was good. You got out.
Palm money.
Why do we like doing this? You was in jail when you got out.
What you do?
Girl, we is terrible.
I ain't seen this bitch. I ain't got no AC.
The girls probably was like, you hungry? Look, you hungry, mama?
I ain't, look.
Mama ain't
never all the times I got to like hit. I never ate.
I'm not eating.
Never ate in jail. Yeah.
You went to jail because you was.
I was in there for a couple of days sometimes. No, I'm not eating. Y'all had a little sandwich. I don't even know what's in the middle of it.
You can have that shit.
I'm not know. So that was like my third job.
Was that an eye-opener? The jail? I mean, the wait looking for you type shit, and you know you had a good lawyer. So
I mean, I just, it was like to a point. I was in court so much, my mom. That was what really kind of stopped me from wilding because I seen the stress it was putting on her.
Okay,
yeah.
Like I ain't really care because I was young. I'm like, oh,
don't think like that.
Young.
But mom was getting tired of your ass.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this joint is kind of dragging her back and forth to court. And
she got to work. She got.
Yeah, she working 11, 7,
and she like, nigga, all this shit I done for you.
Right.
Hey.
So that kind of made me tighten up. So that's what kept me on the working path. I always kept a job because I'm like, if you ain't paying taxes, you can't buy nothing.
Yeah.
No matter how much money you got in the street,
you gotta show them.
You can't really buy nothing.
You gotta show it.
Right. Yeah. So I kept a little job.
Yeah. Okay.
I kept a job. So it was the U crops, the Circuit City, the Seals, and then after the parking deck, I met like the realest people. I still talk to them to this day. The realest people ever at the parking deck. We used to work 11 at night to 7 in the morning when 3rd Street and 4th Street Cafe was up.
Yeah.
All that whole crew, like, I kind of feel like we was family because I saw them more than my family.
Oh, okay.
Like, we worked 11 at night at 7 in the morning. Won't nothing popping. And now that's Gold Bowl was downtown or something wild like that.
Going on.
You know what I'm saying?
If that is all you had because it was work.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was not, it wasn't life work.
Because y'all family.
What I did, yeah.
We just talked about
I told you I was on the run for like 7 months going to work. like the night they told me off at work.
What's your sign?
Cancer.
Fucking cancer.
Yeah, listen,
July 5th, baby.
Same birthday as my daddy.
Yeah.
I'm the 7th. I'm the 7th. We cancer.
And
women love cancer.
Love cancer men.
But you know what?
Well, my man. But I'm talking about like finger for him.
You know what the craziest thing?
Let me say it right.
You know what the wildest part is? I got like 5 close friends and all our birthday. Lil Travis Jones the 4th, mine the 5th, Jamal like the 6th. My other homeboy Mike the 5th, all our Zay
and all y'all that I know that's cancer.
Like
I always say y'all good-hearted motherfuckers.
Yeah, because
y'all good-hearted
it's hard
people,
to find loyal people.
It is.
Because most people got an ulterior motive, like what can they get off you?
Yeah.
But when you find somebody that
you
do something for you, and you'll never hear nobody speak about that, they don't bring it back. Like they just did it off of GP, like. You know the love different and it's real and it's crazy because I got friends that's realer than some of my family members.
Hey.
So that told me blood.
Me too. That shit don't really. don't really. I say that all the time. Like I grew up with girls that's like my sisters. You know what I'm saying? I got the fan right there, nigga. Take off the coat now. Yeah, you gotta show Mom Dukes. You know.
Oh yeah.
So like, okay, out of high school, but let me jump into one more job before we move on because we want to get into some shit.
Oh, all right, hold on. Yeah, I ain't finished with the job.
Go get ready. Nigga. All
right.
Go with your jobs. After the job, bitches, we've already
with the job. With the
job.
job.
All right, because I remember you at Bank of I remember Bank of America. You know you probably fucking hoes all through Bank of America. It's a call center. We ain't even work there.
I heard some stories.
That was my longest job.
Okay, so was that your job that kind of like molded you to like, oh, I'm making good money. I get, you know what I'm saying?
Real talk. That was the job that made me who I am today.
Okay, how
because
so?
that was my last job. It ended in 2012, and I ain't never worked for nobody else.
Okay, so when you got out of Bank of America, you went into your cars and shit, or
I was calling in my mom because my mom had medical issues, so I had the FMLA. So I call in and be like, man, I gotta use the FMLA. They ride and go sell a car.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm about to go make this $4 versus this.
Fuck this whatever I make a day.
Yeah, like I'm making like at this, but this the crazy part, right? Bank of America, I worked there from 2004. That was after the parking job. After the parking job, I did my own. I was in the street. Thugging. I ain't gonna say I was in the street. I was thugging. Yeah,
fuck that mean.
I was thugging.
That's all together.
Real niggas.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, real niggas. Because I'm over here like, what you was doing, sir?
I was thugging.
Like, goddamn, bitch, you want to go back to jail? What is going on?
No, I was working.
No, I was working.
Yeah, I was working.
You were thugging it.
I was working.
Whatever that is.
So Bank of America. When I told my mom, I remember the people who interviewed me and everything.
Look at me.
I'm like, the craziest part was, right, me and my homeboy had went on 2 interviews. We went to Infineon. When Infineon was
they first came,
right up there.
I heard of that company.
That joint was like Charles City Road or something out there. Yeah. We went on a job fair to Infineon and Bank of America. He called me one day like, bro, you gotta get a job, man. Your mama talking about some of your cars better than hers. She work at AT&T. I'm like, oh,
like, all right,
let me go do something.
Let me go do anything.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me go to cosmetology.
It's like,
let me go curl some hair.
So we went to the job fair, right? And then Infineon people ain't messing with me. They ain't like me. They was like, nah, man, we can't deal with your personality. Like, this ain't what you need to be in. The production. I'm like, oh, but y'all making like $18 an hour, bro. Like, so they canceled me on that.
Hourly.
We went to the Bank of America, Joe. They love me. They was like, when you want to start? I'm like,
damn, nigga,
Bank of America call center. This ain't no bank. I'm in the call center.
Listen,
so it's like 98% women.
Yeah, that was about to say
1% LGBTQRS. I was nothing against them, and then like
just a lot of people.
How was that? all the hoes in the call center. How was that?
Some bullshit.
How was that?
Put it like this.
How was the call center?
That might be why
I used to work at this call center.
She like, I did, nigga. Let me tell you my story, bitch.
The call center.
Y'all terrible.
Go ahead, Ma. You know we terrible. Go ahead.
I heard some call center stories. You feel me?
So back to this is the crazy part about the call center.
Okay.
I started in 2004. Like, I guess I'm a people's person because it's you hear the saying that say it ain't what you know, it's who you know.
Motherfucking right.
So it was this young white dude, and he was a supervisor. And like, people would rock with him, but ain't nobody really chill with him because he wasn't from here. He was like from North Carolina. My boy Joe, I'm putting him out there, Joe, right? So like,
He remember everybody but who broke his virginity. Go ahead, though. I'm gonna let him live. Go ahead, Mom. My bad. Go ahead.
So me and bro got cool, and I had been on the phone, so I started off entry like $16 an hour or whatever on the phones, and I'm like, man, I'm on the phones every day, like this ain't me,
this ain't
bro.
This
ain't me. I went from doing what I want to do to I'm on the phone. I got to log in on the computer. I ain't that computer savvy.
Like that.
I'm late half the day because I can't even log in.
And then he had the computer typing like
what
this.
The fuck? I'm like, what my login was, bro. I'm asking my boy. I'm like, bro, what my login? He's like, man, I don't know. So I'm logging in. I'm like, so I'm on the phone for like 2 months. I'm ready to quit the joint. Like, man, God. So God hit me with another nudge on the shoulder. White dude just came up to me and was like,
how you talk about God.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, if you don't believe somebody waking you up every day, bro,
yes,
real.
Lord. Yes, Lord.
You got something.
Yes, Lord.
I don't know. You like, I remember, like I said, I grew up in church. So I remember the church sermon that hit me one day. He hit it with the modern type, Joseph Brown. He was like, look, man, y'all believe in Wi-Fi and you can't see it.
Exactly.
So how you can't believe in God just because you can't see it?
You gotta believe in something.
I'm like, I mean, bro, right there, I'm like, damn, are these waves to our phone, make sure our phone work.
Yeah.
You can't see that.
Yeah.
You probably catch
Yeah.
cancer from it.
Yeah.
Still, like, we can't see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oxygen.
So that's
So
breathe, goddamn.
So you was like, this ain't me.
So yeah, I'm on the phone like, bro, this ain't it. So bro just come to me one day, he like, look, man, your sales up. He like, just keep it up. I ain't never missed a day from work the whole first year.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he like, man, your attendance great. He like, keep it up. I'm about to start a new training class. And I want you to be a part of it.
Oh, so he get to see
so
the
look,
first.
Man, what? First hand.
Get to see the
Welcome to Bank of America.
Tamika owns.
God, that nigga got first deals on everything.
You sit here, Markel.
Damn.
You sit here.
Man, niggas working that bitch like, hey man, I gotta get in this class with this nigga.
Hey, bro. Hey, but look, hey, this is the wild, real talk.
This is
real talk.
terrible.
Look,
I ain't getting in class.
so
with
I
this
get,
nigga.
I'm gonna speed up a little. So I get on this training class, like we managers, like we supervisors at this point, because we training, we learn. I learned by this point. I learned how to use the computer.
You had to all them hoes in there. Like, this nigga stupid.
Hey, little hoes, they motivated me. I'm like, I'm gonna make this work.
tight.
Like, man, so I'm staying at the work like, all right, boom, boom. So I got it. So we on the training team, right? So we training all the new hires.
So you leaning over, helping the bitches log in. Like, nigga, get off my shoulder.
But look, the crazy, we got to leave. Hey, look, I grew up, like I said, Highland East End, right, real gangster too. Like, ain't nothing soft about the East.
That's why. That's what we thought.
Yeah, we thought that. You know what I'm saying? We thought that.
Yeah.
But I met real ass, I can't even say niggas, real ass people.
Them niggas foul just like us. What Jay-Z said, I don't know what the fuck they thought.
Yeah,
them niggas foul just like us.
Like my closest people from the East.
Yeah.
Like Zay and the whole list. Like, I can't, I'll be all night trying to name everybody. But like the realest people I ever met in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I done live all over Richmond. So right, back to the Bank of America. So I'm on this team, new. I'm
Somebody
making
gonna get cursed the fuck out. Hold on, shit. I'm on the podcast with the fucking and to be honest people. Trying to be honest.
That's trying to be honest.
That's a Virginia people. You know my name.
Trying to be honest.
I'm just being honest.
All right, so you did your training shit.
So like, all right, so I go from making like them 13 an hour to like 21. I'm like 21. Like, I ain't never made this much legal money in my life. So I'm like at the bank. No college degree, whatever. I'm training people who've been master degrees, and I'm like, bro, why you in here? And I'm training you, and I ain't never go to college. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like that showed me. Yeah, that showed me like, bro,
I don't need it.
Like I didn't have to go. I'm training y'all. And one time I got a little altercation. It wasn't an altercation. It was a situation at work to do. Like, so how you gonna tell me what to do? And you ain't never been to college. I was like, well,
they do that.
The only difference, old white dude, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, the only difference between me and you, bro, is you got student loans to pay back.
I know.
Exactly.
I'm free.
I heard his feelings.
I'm free.
I heard his feelings.
And I'm training your dumb ass.
I'm training you.
With your dumb ass.
And that's why I said I needed Bank of America in my life.
It molded you in certain type of ways, yep.
It showed me that, like, my mom got laid off.
Different routes.
From AT&T.
And then when you were laid off, it's like,
28 years.
I done gave you my whole motherfucking,
And you give me a severance package and tell me good luck. No, your insurance be good for like 3 more weeks.
That's
but
what
good
I
luck.
teach my students. It's the same
so
thing.
I'm like,
yes.
So look, I said, but I saw this happen repeatedly while I'm working. My mom got laid off, you know, in high school, whatever. So that's why I kind of felt like I had to jump out there. But like, when she got laid off, then my aunt used to work at Capital One. She worked there for like 31 years. They laid her off. She couldn't get a job nowhere else because they gonna tell her she overqualified. Yeah, she overqualified. So in corporate, I learned this at Bank of America.
Yes.
Shout out to Bank of America.
Yes.
I learned when they tell you overqualified, that means that we ain't gonna pay you what you worth.
Yeah, we know you either take something less or
right.
We can't, yeah.
So that's why I say Bank of America molded me, because a lot had happened. Like, I probably would have still been with my first child's mother if it won't.
We gonna get into that. Yeah.
Like, because you know,
I like what you said, because that's one of my motherfucking questions. All right, so let's do this real quick. We're gonna kind of flip the script just a little bit.
Oh boy.
All right. I mean, and it's not we're gonna get into that relationship shit because I know that's what we want to hear.
All right.
But when we lost mom.
Hey. Yeah.
So that part of your life, because I let you talk about your life and your life. Mom was a big motherfucking part.
That was my best friend.
So I knew that on the strength of Zay.
Yeah.
Like I knew how much you, but I knew how much you talked about your mom.
Yeah, my nigga would spoil his mom. My nigga buying his mama cars and like
paying
good
bills
shit.
and doing shit.
He like, I'm gonna get it. I'm
yeah.
like, what you doing with this junk? I go look at cars and shit. He like, what you doing with this? Oh, I'm gonna get this junk to my mom.
Yeah.
He like, oh
I
shit.
remember.
He said, oh, this my mom junk.
Tired of that too.
Hey.
She like,
where you getting
They
it?
giving this mama
Shit,
cars.
nah,
Shit of shit.
she like, I just got used to the radio in this one. You bought me another.
Because you know she
Yeah,
older.
you
She like,
got-
what the fuck I'm supposed to
Kept it
how the fuck I
coming,
do
though.
this? See, mom
Always.
was, okay, so
'Cause
how
I-
was that dynamic when
I said, that's dope
okay,
as
so
fuck.
mom was sick, right? So
Like,
did you get to prepare for that shit though?
Nah, real talk. That's the craziest thing. Like, you know, my mom, my heart, because that was the only thing I
First
knew my
woman,
whole.
yeah.
I used to have nightmares. Real talk. Like when I was like in middle school, high school, I used to have nightmares and wake up crying like, my mom died? I'm like, damn. If my mom died, who I got? My grandma that I grew up with, both of them, my great grandma and my grandma that I grew up with, both of them died. Like in middle school and high school. Then I lost my grandma on my mom's side, my dad's side.
So now you like, who the fuck?
So I ain't got no
to,
grandparents. The dads won't never run. And that's what me and Zay was talking about earlier. Like, damn, growing up, none of my damn family members' dads in the
But
picture.
you had an uncle, right?
Yeah, but that's my dad's brother. When my dad went on the run, my uncle stepped up.
Okay.
So that was my dad.
One that taught you shit.
Did he pass away?
No,
He's still okay.
He had the stroke.
He was sick.
That's
And I
what it
had
was.
to take care
All
of
right,
him. Yeah,
okay,
boom.
Got it.
So like losing your mom, bro, like.
So what's that doing? What's that? Is it like your
it
heart?
was like
your heart gone?
In a way, I gotta say my goal in life was not to let my mom have to bury me. I used to tell my mom knew I had sticks all in the house. She used to find them, so I never get them back. When I couldn't have legal.
Yeah, me too.
She'll find a joint on the couch. I got hide them. Left a joint on the couch. Come back from school. Go get them. Like, oh, she got that.
She got that.
I ain't even gonna say nothing about this one.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because it happened like 3 times already.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So she ever threatened to put your ass out and kept on?
Hey, look, this crazy. I got kicked out the house. I'll never forget the year the Hot Boys came to the Siegel Center down VCU.
Yeah.
I had just there, boom, hit the switch, came home after school to go get my shoebox from under the bed. That bitch was gone. I'm like, oh, wait, I gotta ask for this back.
Mom,
I can't.
Mom, you see that gun? Mom, you see that gun that you
Look,
Yeah,
she know
he gonna come see. He'll come see me about this shit.
Hey, Mom,
I had to wake her up out her
Mom,
sleep
you
for
see
that.
that gun? Look under her pillow.
That joint on the gun.
Did she? Oh, but did she get it to you?
My mom gave me the shoebox. She
I need it
said,
back.
she was like, I don't know if you owe anybody for this. And I ain't flush it, but don't come back in my house till all of it's gone. And I'm in my head like, I just read up.
Shit,
I ain't gonna be back for like weeks.
I see your
Like,
Christmas is July.
I'm like, yeah. I'm like, hold on, mama.
But I love
So that was my
values.
first time my mom ever kicked me. Yeah, she
Kick you out kind of.
Yeah,
You gotta get
kind
the fuck out here with this shit.
Yeah, right. She
Yeah.
like, I don't want it in my house. So
Yeah.
respectively, I left. And she called me back like the next night. Like, you ready to come home? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I don't work
She
like
was
that,
worried
mama.
about you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so she like, I had to, leave the bop.
She thought you gonna give it to somebody.
Yeah.
My mama said I can't have it.
Yeah. So I done got caught with guns in the house. Hey, that's my cousin, Joe. My mom was just holding the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like my mom always, we had that understanding. Like, I was like, Mom, I'd rather for you to come visit me in jail than at the cemetery, and I can't speak back to you.
Hey,
so she knew when I was 18, but the first gauge,
I'm on it.
It was on. She didn't care then. She was like, just don't have them all in
And
the
then
living room.
this your
and stuff.
life.
Yeah, right.
Mom was a saying,
and
like,
we had that
right
talk
now,
down
this your
understanding.
life.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, Mom, I'm just
Real
trying
with
to come
each
home to you at the end of the day.
And then she
I got no kids.
I'm not on this bitch on no bullshit.
Yeah.
This is if somebody
I
fuck
ain't
with
just
me.
got guns just to be
Yeah,
hard
this is
on.
somebody fuck with me.
Yeah, like I'm
nobody taking
protecting
nothing.
us.
Exactly.
And
And I'm the man in the house now.
Yeah,
so
it was just me
She
and
never
her.
got into another relationship? You ever seen another man like in the house?
See, that's the
But-
crazy part. Like,
Yeah,
it just was me
they
and
just
my
got married,
mom.
didn't
Yeah, it was just me and my
couple
mom's
years.
from 6 years old
Yeah.
to 6 years ago when she got married.
Yeah.
Fuck, so she only
So
been
she
married
got
for
married.
6 years.
Look, it was crazy how when she passed, right? Because, my mom, I always end up having to go to the hospital with her because she had 10 heart stents. She had diabetes. Her heart was
baby.
weak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she was going through a lot of health issues. So it was like I was used to it because I'm like, that's how I got the FMLA from Bank of America. I'm like, I'm going to be there for my
Yeah,
mom.
I'm next to
Like,
I'm
y'all
next to
fire
kid.
me? Then I started reading like, oh, no, they can't
this is
fire
my
me
benefit.
because
It's not benefits.
It's my mom.
And this is my next to kid.
So
My next to
any
kid.
doctor's appointment she had,
I gotta work
them
for
there.
the
Off
resources.
top, this who made me who I am, who got me to this
and
point.
money, I can get that shit. Don't
So it was like everything that I did when I got out of high school. Mm-hmm. It was like to pay my mom back for everything that I put her through.
Yeah.
It won't do what she did for me because as a parent, she did what she was supposed to do. But when I was out, I know she was the one praying for me when I almost got boom. You know what I'm saying? It was her praying over me. It won't. You know what I'm saying? It was because of my mom. So I had to say my whole life that had to be the hardest thing I ever do. Is pick out my mom's casket because that's like
I'm so
when the reality hit.
But I tell Zay this all the time. I said, it's crazy how, because I lost my brother when he was 15, he was murdered.
Yeah, he told me.
And I
the
said,
same day he got pop.
So I'm dealing with him going to jail, trying to be at the lawyer office for him.
She there for me,
I'm burying my brother.
Yeah, right.
So that's a season of my life.
You ain't even in your right mind.
I don't even know what the fuck is going on right now. You know, so I get it.
Like. Yeah. When my mom passed, real talk, it was people who I had just met. I guess we was in a situationship. Like we was like they was there for me even though they didn't know my mom like that because my mom literally 2 years ago, 4th of July, was at my house from like 4:00. I took them home, her and her husband home at like 1:00 in the morning. 4th of July, my birthday was the next day. I was born in New York. So I caught a train in New York. The 5th of July for my birthday, came back that Thursday. My mom passed that Friday. Fuck. My aunt called me. It was crazy because when I got back, I was gonna stay until Monday, but I was like, nah, let me go home because my aunt had gotten in a car accident. I sold her a Lexus. Somebody rear-ended her. It was like a lot going on. I had talked to my mom like the day I was coming home on the train. I came home that Thursday. Chill. My aunt called me and was like, hey, yeah, I had bought my mom like 3 dresses for her birthday because her birthday January 23rd. Okay. I had bought her the Benz truck for Christmas. Yeah, that's Aquarius, right? Yeah. So I had bought her the Benz truck for Christmas, gave her a little change for her birthday. She had just turned like 67, so I gave her the 67 roses. Took her to the beach, you know what I'm saying, for her anniversary and all that. So it was like, wow, because I'm like, it was meant to happen. I knew it was coming, but don't nobody know. But does that make it easier? No, it don't. Yeah, because she was perfectly. Say that shit, I be like, but it don't make it easy. Everybody like she was perfect. Literally, we chilled, had fun. 4th of July, I went from the 5th to the 9th, and she died. No, 5th to the 8th, and she died on the 9th.
So how old was your daughter at the time?
10.
How was that? She was
that
10.
That joint crushed her. Yeah,
so
that was her heart.
So,
no, I'm lying. I'm sorry. She was 9.
Your daughter was 9.
Yeah.
How old your daughter now?
11.
God damn.
11.
Time is fucking flying. So how was that with your? So how was your mom relationship with your daughter? Because did she know? She didn't know your son yet, right?
Look, how about this? What? This how
Cam was 3.
Look, yeah, because Cam 5 now. So look, that's why I love my baby mom's my children's mother.
I hate baby mamas.
Yeah. For the simple fact that they brought 2 beautiful lives into this world, and my mom got to
experience them. Yeah.
She had grandkids because I'll never forget when I told my mom I was having Sky. She said, "What? I'm having a grandchild? Yes. I always wanted a girl." I'm like, well, damn, thank you, Mom. You always wanted a girl.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So
but that's how his mama was.
I already knew. I was like, watch her have a girl. I was like, watch her have, because I already knew.
So did Mom ever want to see you married? Did she ever talk about marriage?
Oh yeah. But she always used to tell me like, make sure it's the right one.
Yeah. Did she have a favorite?
So hold on, let's. You need a drink? Do you need a drink? Go ahead, pour some, because we about to get into. We want to see what's going on out in the streets now. You know, I'm a woman, so I got to talk. I got to talk. We let you talk about the cars and the motherfucking Bank of Americas and shit and all this shit. All right, so look,
y'all got me outside.
We got you outside tonight. It's early. So you had your first child's mother. You said Bank of America, right?
I was 32.
All right, so but let me tell you what the key word you said. You can correct me if I'm wrong. You said I still would have been with my baby moms. All right. If it weren't for Bank of America. Now God does things for a reason because you had your son.
Right.
I always say when people are supposed to be here, they're supposed to be here. That's just how it goes. True. Whether you fuck up or not, or whether you know. So how did Bank of America fuck up with Sky Mom?
Because I was out there.
Out there.
I'm like, man, I'm the man in this.
But how many times did you get
man
but
in this motherfucker?
how many times did you get caught? But you know what? You the man.
At one point, I just ain't even care. Like,
really?
if you catch me, I'm gonna just be like, all right, man.
So did you want to break up at this point when you kept getting caught?
No, see that.
Because niggas will keep doing shit and try to.
This is the maturity.
Go ahead and go.
This is the maturity in life. Right?
Okay.
I didn't realize what I had until it was gone.
Ooh. So what made you realize it?
When the 9 niggas was up in there, I'm like, damn, a 9 nigga in here with my daughter though. Ooh. That shit kind of
How long
hit
did
me.
it take though?
I mean, I was wilding for a while.
No, but I'm talking about like for her to say, fuck this, I'm going to bring another man around my child because I deserve to be happy.
It was a minute.
It was a minute.
I can't remember how long. Because you know how she is. She's not just bringing anybody around our daughter.
That's a good
And this
woman,
was somebody she was with previously.
Oh, so it was good. Ooh.
So
it was a back.
Yeah, it was like.
It was a Nelly and Ashanti.
It was like
Showing
kind
all
of,
the
man,
teeth
should I scrap up and down, go talk to this? But I'm like, well, you know what? I can't even do that because I wouldn't be a real nigga.
So, yeah.
Because I wouldn't want a nigga. Anytime I had an issue with a woman, I never could see it in myself to go after the guy because unless if her number in his phone, she gave it to him. So how can I afford you?
Yeah, well,
and then the crazy fucking thing about it is, what the fuck you gonna say anyway, nigga? You in Bank of America having a
I was
party.
in it. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we get one nigga.
Wait.
But we get one nigga.
Like, you got
and y'all still, you know what?
It hurt, but you got me.
You got me.
You got me.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that joint stung.
Yeah,
Like that joint woke me up. I'm like,
you bitch.
I ain't the man to hurt that.
Get my daughter. Get my daughter, bitch. All right, so did you ever try to double back? Did you try to double back with first baby mama ever? Did y'all ever double back?
No, because like
y'all niggas thought y'all, because y'all get baby mamas.
I think it was a pride thing, like
for you or her.
Me.
Okay. Because
I'm like, man, no, I was like that it kind of cut. Even though I was doing me, it kind of cut deep. Like, damn.
Because you know,
I fucked up.
But I ain't thinking you.
I ain't think she was. Well, I should have known she was strong enough for that. Because the real
we been through it. Yeah.
And look, like I told you, look, my life like a movie, right? How I meet both of my children moms at the Fridays on the burner.
Fuck Fridays on the burner.
No, I said, hey,
but no, I
can't even say
they don't cook my fucking food.
You know when the DJ was there?
Yeah, DJ on the
you and that bitch. And then they visit the bar. And then, like, the craziest part is they live right around the corner from each other and they cool.
Yeah.
So it was big.
If women stop, if we really take out the nigga.
Yeah.
A lot of us is cool as a bitch with each other.
Right, right.
I mean, you know,
but see, they ain't never have no issues.
All right, so
never.
You
never.
All right, so you moved on, whatever the case may be, right? She moved on, so of course you moved on.
I was like,
you got with your second baby mama, right?
Yeah.
And y'all was a couple.
Yeah.
So what happened to that situation?
Shout out
I was still the man.
You still working at Big and
No. Going back to the work schedule at the Bank of America, right? They came to us. I'm booming. I'm there from 04 to 12, get money. Then one day I go on leave because I have my daughter.
Hey, listen, this nigga put me on. I said, this nigga Maul been
off.
Like,
man, you don't work
2, 3, but all summer. This nigga been off.
I got extended.
I said, bro, this nigga ain't been to work. And he still got his job. I said, I need to read my fucking benefits, bro.
I used to read that, like the law.
I learned some shit from that nigga.
It was too late.
Look, my daughter mom was like, I had a baby.
And
you out longer than me.
And you,
she not going back to work. My nigga still chilling.
Yeah, I'm like, well, I'll go ahead and take care of her while you at work.
Go ahead. I got you, baby. I got you.
This is my bonding period. I read in the book the human resource.
She would need me.
So you being a man with your second baby mom, you ain't learned shit from the first one.
I did, but
I don't want to hear that shit. I was young. Y'all niggas
I can't even put it on her. I was a wild boy. Like,
so why won't you just honest to be like, hey, this who I am? Because a lot of times,
going for that.
Okay, but you got to give us the motherfucking option.
So why do we? Why do we get a girl if we know? If you
know you're not ready, but everybody in the hole.
No. I'm talking about what we're doing.
Damn, I can't get this nigga out that shit.
You ain't fucking.
You ain't really trying to be with him like that.
Yeah, so you just.
But he was with his baby mama.
Was anything like while you running around and shit? Was anything significant? Say even with the first jump.
What was you missing, or you just was like I'm just gonna be out here wilding?
I ain't gonna lie. I was like I think I went on a trip like to Miami with her cousins, and that was like the end of the deal for me and her. But like, hold
on, you went on this your second baby mama?
Yeah,
you went on a trip with her cousins.
Yeah,
and what happened with anything?
We just had a wild weekend. in Miami.
Niggas.
Yeah, we had a niggas trip.
You scared me now.
No.
Right, so we had a wild trip.
Yeah, I had, I did have a wild newborn at home. But I ain't looking. I'm like, it was just a weekend. I'd be back. But I did leave her at home.
Well, females usually don't leave you because of one motherfucking encounter.
This was.
All right, now.
I was an habitual offender.
All right, so my thing is this: this is what I want to know. Why don't niggas just be like, hey, this is what it is? Is it because you weren't getting enough sex? Or was it just because I just was...
And we be like that in the beginning, though.
I really need the dynamic. I know.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you, like, 100, though. Like, we could have, like, the sex could be on 1,000. Like, you could cook every night. You could clean. You could be everything that a dude
ladies,
But
Lord.
it just be like... The littlest thing that throw you off, like if you gotta come home from work and argue, and you got a little slide to be like, you come over here and she treats you like a king, like
of course she gonna treat you like a king. She ain't gotta have your ass
like
all day.
She send your ass home.
Fuck nigga, she can call you like, come over here.
Yeah,
she don't put up with she don't know you.
Yeah, she don't know you
when she get on you.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And then soon as she get to know you
more.
Yeah, soon as she get to know you, she start acting like my girl.
Acting like the last girl. So
yeah. Then it's a cycle. So the older you get, you learn. Because I was told, like,
learn that fucking pattern.
If you do something once, it's a mistake. But if you do it twice, it's a choice. You chose it.
Yeah.
You knew it was wrong. You did it again.
I love that you say that because it's dope. It's the good shit.
It's the growth.
So where are we? Like, where? If you could choose between either your baby mamas today, if they go in relationship, which one would you choose?
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, if you spin the block and God said you got to get married, son.
Damn.
Who would you marry?
I don't want to even be disrespectful.
That ain't disrespectful.
They got
fucking be honest.
Now.
Oh no, I'm just saying. I mean, you can't have them because they in a relationship.
Yeah, true.
But it's you have 2 kids, right? You had kids by both of them. You could have had kids by all the hoes. You understand what I'm saying? These motherfuckers had your kids. They're respectable women. My bad.
Did she just say something to me about the shit?
But it's different.
Not just dropping kids.
I'm gonna tell you, no, hoes know you got a motherfucking female. Alright, that's what the fuck I'm saying, nigga. I was a hoe when I been saved. I wasn't literally a hoe, but I was hoeing with him. You know what I'm saying? He fucking me, everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
But y'all was meant to be together. Yeah, y'all was meant to be together.
We was special.
But like,
and you're not disrespecting nobody. We just fucking be honest. We don't give a fuck. Like, we ain't really saying nothing. I'm just saying, if God spent the block and said, hey, you got to get married to one of your kids' mama, nigga. He might not say nigga. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck?
God told me.
God told me.
Yeah, my God.
I'm his nigga. He my nigga.
My nigga. So who would you? And you could just be like such and such, and you ain't got to say why. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's a little personal. But if you if you was in that part of your life and you ready for marriage, and you knew that you had to choose one of the two,
right?
I mean, it's just real shit. I would know who I would choose.
Right. You know, like looking back, because I mean, I was the catalyst.
Okay. A lot of shit.
Why we not together? On both occasions. So I would have to say my daughter's mom, because I feel like
the other shit when he came about. If you was right.
Right. And I felt like she was genuinely for me, because as a man, like, I had plenty of
that's easy
beautiful women.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like,
passport boy.
We get in that too.
God damn it. You know what I'm saying?
I felt like she was genuinely for me, like wanted me to win.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
supportive.
Yeah. And I hope it ain't true when they say you only get 3 great ones on Bronx Tale. I think he said you only get 3 great ones.
I burned that up like. You burnt that shit
30 years ago.
But do you see yourself? Do you see yourself ever wanting to settle down? Like, what do you? Because you travel. So you travel.
Yeah.
No more. Listen. When I listen. So you can get a little shot now. We can take a little shot. I am giving up a little ass tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Pull it up. We already made plans.
You know what I'm saying?
I got Uber up out
there. You got an Uber out there, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, you travel a lot, right?
Yeah.
I just saw you on the, and I read this thing on TikTok. I was watching this thing called Passport Boys. You know what I'm saying? So Zay was like, "Yeah, that's a thing." I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" So I'm looking at Ma on the thing. I'm like, "Ma is in and Twiga. He's in Mexico. He's in and then he's."
My nigga stay
So
gone.
let's take a shot on that real quick. Let's do that
nigga
first. You
shot.
know what I'm saying? Let's see.
Like,
Anybody who know me, bitch, know I don't take shots. So I'm not even gonna front on here.
No,
There you go.
Shit to her later.
How you doing? Okay. All right. So
well, damn.
so let's start. Do you see yourself in marriage? Or in a serious relationship? Everybody don't fuck with marriage.
Yeah.
For real. It ain't for everybody.
She might
my aunt
not
was
want
with
it.
my aunt was with my uncle for motherfucking over 20-some years before he died. 6 kids,
Damn.
never motherfucking married. The happiest motherfuckers I ever seen.
Yeah, and that's what I was telling you about. I said her aunt,
Hey,
goddamn.
Shawty,
with
so
a nigga to the
I don't
past.
believe in that shit. It's all in what, like me and Zay could have went a long motherfucking time. It was grandma.
Yeah.
Who was like, nah, y'all having kids and shit.
Right, y'all
so me and Zay,
locking
we won't even have a big
Because
wedding.
she going by the old law.
Yeah.
I don't even go by the old vows no more.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
because when you go through shit, I be like, nah, nigga, let's talk this shit out. We gotta fuck
We
those
need to figure
vows.
this
We need
shit
our
out.
own
Right.
vows.
This new shit.
So do you
Right.
see yourself ever saying, I'm ready to settle down? But you know what you gotta do? You gotta do it right. And you gotta make sure that bitch
When you ready.
And not the bitch, forgive me, Lord. You gotta make sure the woman
I understand.
yeah, you
Cause
gotta
look,
make sure it's compatible with you. You know, it gotta be compatible.
Cause look, when I was in Mexico, right?
Yeah.
Me and my, not to get off the subject.
Now, they
I'm
on the subject. Let me
spin the
see.
block.
Uh-huh.
When I was in Mexico, I met this bruh from Dallas, Texas. What's bruh name, man? Bruh, my nigga, like we linked up, and real niggas unite no matter where you at in the world.
It absorbs.
I could be in
Yeah.
fucking Jamaica, Columbia. Real gonna recognize.
Okay, why you all the way over there?
I mean, I like
you gotta
food.
travel.
I like
You like
Jamaican
food. Yeah, they do like food. My girl in Jamaica right now. What up to my niggas over there in Jamaica?
I like the food.
Where you going?
Where you going?
Because all that Reggie,
Where you going?
them variables, the variations of Reggie.
And they good people over there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so you over there.
So I met bruh from Dallas, my nigga down. We went in that joint. He gave me some smoke because I was smoking a little Reggie over there. He was like, nah, bro. So we went out and party. I don't know why it stuck in my head, but I was like, yeah, they was meant to be together. Because he was talking, he had a little shot with. When we got back, we had to split up the money for the Uber. Okay. So I paid, for my little shot. He paid for his. He was like, yeah, this for me and my bitch. Like,
whoa.
It was just the vibe that they had
Where y'all was
in Tulum, Mexico.
Oh, them bitches don't care.
But no, this was his girl from Texas. Well, so I'm like, the relationship that they had was like, yo,
she didn't offend
like,
by that shit.
She was like, yeah, I'm this bitch.
That's my
but it was just like, that's the,
like, whoa.
I was like, damn, bro, felt this joint. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm not against marriage or anything, but I believe it's more than the title.
Yes, Lord.
Because I done seen so many. Right, I done seen so many divorces.
Bitch, would you stick it out with me?
Yeah,
and would you stick it out with me?
Right, like if I'm down bad, I know you gonna be with me while I'm up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know you gonna be with me while I'm up.
And then shit ain't gonna be eaten. See, what women fail to realize too, and I don't make no excuses for nigga, because I'm a motherfucking, they know I'm a Tasmanian motherfucking devil.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? I'm crazy as fuck. But I love you.
Be 6'5", good credit, 4 houses,
shaped like this.
8 cars. I'm telling you,
these are because those are the women. Those are women that's looking at. That's the women that look at social media though.
Right.
It's that facade of what a relationship is. So when shit go wrong, it's I nigga move, get the fuck on, get out. I'm done. You understand what I'm saying?
You just replace a good nigga,
and then you about to replace him, and then not knowing that nigga got some shit.
You're right.
And it may not be cheating.
Everybody got shit with him.
It may not be cheating.
You gotta pick the shit you step in.
You gotta pick the shit you step in because everybody got some
this
shit.
Nigga could be bad with finances.
So
the nigga could put his hands on
verbally abusive.
He might make 150,000, but he terrible.
He ain't never home though.
Yeah.
He don't know what to do with the money.
He might can't fuck. Yeah, he gambling away or fuck it up or some shit.
So have you ever been in love?
Oh yeah.
How many times?
I think the first time was my high school sweetheart. Like
I know.
Like that. That's when I realized. Yeah.
Okay. She married now. No disrespect.
She married now.
No disrespect.
Shout out to the woo-woos.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I asked Zay. I wanted more. I'm gonna ask a question. He ever been married? In love. He said, I know who he was his first.
That was the first time.
And you fucked it up too.
Of course.
Come on, listen to me though.
I was getting.
What the fuck is our problem, bro?
But I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you though, and I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna be real honest with you. If you living the life that you love to live, kudos, and be honest with that shit.
Yeah.
With every fucking female, this is where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? You one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Because we take, listen,
They'll
if we
accept
know
that
the
shit,
honesty,
though.
then
Right.
you give me the option to be like, I'm going to fuck with you till I find somebody I'm in love
Like,
with.
I'm like, look, I got a girl.
And I done had plenty of them situations.
you know what I'm saying?
Like, I feel like I'm rented. You just renting me for a few months?
Listen, 3 to 6 months, a bitch will fall in love.
Yeah, they start catching feelings.
If not sooner.
Nigga won't catch feelings.
Nigga
Nigga
like
fuck
a week.
with 5-10
It'll be
years.
a week,
But you a week. Why, Mo?
Mo?
What you do, Mo? Huh?
Let me
No,
out
the
of
trick
sight.
to the trade.
Let me out of sight.
Yeah.
You see that potential,
My
you be like, I want this for myself.
We got to cook curse.
So let me ask y'all a question.
You gotta cook curse.
How do you know? Okay, so do a woman?
It's like you fake.
Get him like that. Shit.
No, throw that
thing back.
But that's some fucked up shit.
No, I'm just saying.
All right, but let me tell you though. Do you think that is important for your daughter to see and the mother and your son? Do you think because we as women listen though, because we as women we get a lot of that stigma. Yeah. Oh, don't put any nigga around my child. But y'all get the flood. Not that you put them around your kids, but you still not showing your daughter. My father loved my mother. Not saying you got to be a perfect relationship, because we teach our kids. Oh, me and your daddy ain't motherfucking perfect. Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying?
But I got love for you. You get what I'm saying? But do you ever feel that there's a time that your daughter would say, "Oh, my dad was a Rolling Stone, not a Rolling Stone with us. He always been a father, but he's never."
Real talk. That's what made me tighten up.
Okay.
Like that's what made me not be out there like
wilding and shit.
Like with women, because I'm like, damn, that karma, motherfucker.
Yeah, you got a girl.
I got a little daughter. I don't
want
my daughter to meet a nigga like me.
All right, so what you feel about Boosie's statement?
You know what I'm saying?
What do you feel about Boosie's statement when he said, "I ain't got nothing to do with if you cheat on her, but don't put your hands on her"?
I can't respect that.
I don't like that
because I wouldn't want my daughter heart to be played with. Because you done had a broken heart before. You done had a broken heart. You know how I feel. Yeah. You be at work, working 8 hours.
Can't even work.
Can't even work. This bitch, I'm gonna kill somebody,
bro.
So you felt like that?
Shit, I'm gonna. Yeah.
What made you feel like that?
Man, like man, I'm gonna
fuck with the girl.
Everybody.
Yeah, but
like,
who made you feel like that? Everybody don't make you feel like Zay not gonna
go
go crazy.
One, see,
yes,
it be the one. Like he knew. Man, look, I told you, man, Zay go way back. This nigga told me. When he knew you was the one, when the situation y'all went through. He said he looked at you and you held it down. And y'all was a lot. But it was before that. You know, y'all was a lot before that. But that solidified. So I'm like, bro. But then I be thinking, I be like,
because it's more than sex. Women gotta understand that shit.
Sex, you get that anywhere. I can pay $50.
No, okay, passport.
No. I was just saying,
it's cheap out there.
I didn't say
that booty can't cheap.
I pleaded.
You better pay
the going rate. Hey, look, the going rate is actually 40.
These niggas ain't shit, bro.
Hey, look, I feel like I should be paid.
Yeah, pay that bitch. Pay me. Yeah, pay me.
Crazy. But no, real talk though, like between like fuck the sex and all that, like not fuck the sex,
but it, like it ain't the biggest thing.
It's deeper than
it's
that.
Important, but it's
that's
deeper.
A part of the deal. But when you got somebody that's fuck
you really, they really fuck with you.
Then you know genuinely, because everybody out here claiming they real.
Until you gotta get to some real situations.
But when you, exactly. And when you find genuine people, like
you gotta hold on to them though, for real. And I say, people,
rare.
When I got a big platform on TikTok, I say it a lot, and I'm real honest about our relationship because I think God put us through shit so I could talk to shit.
Of course.
That's what I say. And I don't give a fuck what nobody think. You understand what I'm saying? I know how my relationship is, and I know how much my man loved me. I'm not talking about shit that you go through. I'm talking about real shit. So when people ask me, well, how did you stay in there? I said, because he's not trash. See, a lot of times we so quick to just think that the next thing is going to be better than next. You just got to understand what is it the fuck that you want and what is the fuck that I want. And let's see what we can do. Communicate that shit.
Is it possible?
You know, so you don't see marriage in your forefront, but you have been in love. You know what love feel, you know. And I think when you get caught, your ass gonna get caught. I'm telling you.
That might be my karma.
It's going to be your karma. Because you're going to be ready to kill that bitch. And you're going to be ready to change for that bitch. Because you're going to be like, bitch, I'll kill you, bitch.
Don't play with me,
Don't play with me, goddamn bitch. I can't even tow the truck, bitch. I can't tow your truck. I'm going to tow your shit, bitch. He going to be able to get to work. He going to be able to get to work.
Call me when you're ready to go to work.
But see, that's the type of love we want. Bitches is crazy. We want to put you out, but we want you to say, I ain't going nowhere. You get what I'm saying? Like, we just...
It's the opposite.
It's the opposite of what the fuck we say.
And see, that kind of fuck my relationships up, too.
Okay.
Did you say that y'all want to put up? Because, I bought my first house in 2000.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a house.
Yeah.
I was living around Somerset Glen. Zay coming over, that bitch down chilling with me. And I done bought a whole house over in the East End. So, you know what I'm saying?
I remember.
So, when they be like, and it's crazy because both of my children moms like, yeah, you need to go ahead and sell that house. Like when I said them, that was like the first thing. Like
they
I'm
like, nah, both of them said it. And you still got it.
Yeah, still got that.
What the fuck? That was painful. I ain't selling that bitch.
So look,
Shit.
so when the argument started, they be like, go ahead, get out. I'm going to the spot.
Go there.
I over there at the house. We got ours together.
Yeah.
But I'm going to the
I'm
spot.
going back to
My other joint.
house.
Yeah.
So that joint did weigh big on the relationship because I always have
Sagging.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in my head, yeah.
I ain't gonna bend.
In my head,
I ain't
I'm like,
gonna bend.
yeah.
I ain't gonna bend.
I'm like,
just go.
because
Yeah.
I'm thinking like generational wealth type.
Yeah,
I want
my
to
kids,
leave.
my grandkids
Yeah, I'ma
always
leave some
have
shit
land.
paid
Like,
off. You can
so
rent
now I
this bitch out,
got
whatever.
my house that I bought in 2002, and then my mom passed and she gave me her house.
Okay.
So I got one
Come
for
on,
my
mama.
son and my daughter.
Damn
Yeah.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
And
So-
I never sell these bitches. They can
Nah,
just stay
nah,
right
nah.
here.
For
That's
that.
what we say
Can't.
about our
It's
house
make
and
money
shit.
with
Like,
assets.
nah,
'Cause look,
assets.
one
We're gonna put it in
thing-
the will. Keep the house. Keep this house here. We'll have that house here. You know.
Look, one thing my mom used to always say, God ain't gonna make no more land.
Okay, you better get you some.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yep.
She used to be like, all these cars you got and all this jewelry and all that. That's nice, but God ain't gonna never make no more land. And I'm like, damn.
But I think also in relationships,
You know what I'm saying?
and like I think I watch you travel a lot, which you've always traveled, right?
Yeah.
From here, you've always had that in you.
But more lately.
Do you travel to cope with mom being gone and shit? And like, is that a good
Damn,
coping?
that's crazy. You, man, who sent you these?
God.
Questions? Who sent? Yeah, hey, look, real talk. When my mom passed that year, I went to Miami. My mom passed in July. From July to that January,
Yeah.
I went to Miami like 8 times.
Oh.
Every week, because it was like after the first month, I'm like, I can't even go out. Because when I go out here, I'm trying to enjoy myself.
Yeah.
Everybody
People
like,
keep
man, I'm
reminding you
sorry
of
to
the
hear
shit.
about
Yeah,
your mom.
That's why I don't do that.
Yeah.
That's why I did.
I mean,
it
I
one
understand,
time. I did it one
bro.
time, but don't
Yeah,
keep.
like-
I can't even go to
remind you.
funerals, bro.
But
I
it,
don't
see,
like that shit.
and that'll fuck me up because the funeral was hard enough. Like I said, that's out of everything I ever did in my life. That was the hardest shit I
Hardest
ever
shit.
had to do. Go pick my
Pick
mom's
your
casket
mother.
out.
And then you gotta
go
be-
get the
you gotta be
dress that she
sane doing
did
this shit,
buried
though.
in. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that bitch like, man, I'm smoking like, I don't even, man, I probably went through like a zip in like a damn
So
2
this
days.
is
like,
why I think that people also have to understand when you are in relationships, and I break this down so vividly, is because I say it every fucking episode, because we talk about relationship every episode,
Right,
because it's a
right,
big
right,
part of us, whether it's friendship, girlfriends, wives, husbands,
You
any
know
of
I'ma
that
need
shit.
you one day.
Like with God,
Right.
and I
Right.
always say you have to have that special person. And I didn't say marriage. I didn't say.
But no,
I just think
look.
somebody I can just.
damn,
get the-
Vic,
I'm telling you.
kill it. Look, all right, this even the most fucked up part about it. At the time my mom passed, right? Look, the girl that I was involved with, we had broke up like 2 weeks before my mom passed. And then when she ain't
came
come to
back
my
on
mom's funeral,
Yeah,
You
see,
like-
it show you.
You
That
got
shit
rid
cut it.
off.
So
You
it
like,
was-
wrote
and
it
then
off.
she
It was
tried to
all about-
spin the block afterwards.
Afterwards, you was like,
I'm
nah.
like,
ain't
damn,
for me.
sorry, you
Bitch, when I
couldn't
needed
love
you
my
the most.
mom as much, and I was
Yeah.
damn
Because I always be
bad.
with his parents. I don't give a fuck if I'm with him.
I'm like,
or
I'm
not,
damn
you know?
bad, like,
Yeah.
like.
And
I
you give
don't-
a fuck about me more
Like-
so than the feeling of what I'm going through.
Yeah, the
Right,
compassion. The
like
compassion.
that right there showed me, like, man, people are damn. They're
They ain't for you.
showboating and
They ain't
smiling.
for
in
you.
It's all
your
good for the
face.
good shit.
And I already had trust issues.
Yeah,
going
getting
on
that
with
off
my
of
dad.
Yeah.
what's what.
Yeah.
The only times I ever been down, in the situation was life threatening was like by people I grew up with.
Yeah, people close to
So
you.
like when you get robbed by like somebody you grew up with,
Yeah, close. You like,
like,
I'm trust
yeah,
somebody.
like, bro, I
Trust.
just
Goddamn,
ate
my
dinner
nigga.
with your family
Yeah,
the night
trust
before,
issues, yes.
and the next day I got a pistol in my face.
So people
like,
don't understand that when we say trust, it ain't got nothing to do with you fucking. See, this is what
Yeah,
I want. Then this is what I want
yeah,
men
nah,
and
trust
women
is
alike to understand.
Yeah,
Like
that
whether
shit
you
deep.
Yeah.
you cheating or being behind somebody back,
Trust is
is trust.
Yeah.
And you got to be.
Whether you stealing money from me,
but you have to be
cheating on me,
a person of
trust.
your word.
Trust.
That means
you lining me
that
up.
loyalty go a long
I don't
way.
give a fuck what you doing.
Long
If
way.
you fuck with me and I fuck with you, I need
Certain shit just ain't gonna
certain shit
happen.
just ain't gonna fly.
Yeah, certain shit just ain't gonna happen.
Because you can look
Yeah.
at it as, oh, I'm just fucking around. It's small. Nah, nigga, because we got a bond.
Yeah.
And nah, bitch, we
It's
got a
deeper
bond.
than
that.
It's deeper than you
Goddamn
just
right.
fucking around.
Because if
You know?
if you think about it, bro, like that bond goes stronger than that.
Stronger than
them
anything.
vows.
Yeah. Yep.
Because anybody could say I do after sickness.
Fuck that shit. What I just say about them vows.
No, that shit, it don't mean nothing
it don't mean
unless you got that
like,
bond
it's
and
important.
you with that person. Yeah, like.
And see, like, that's what I say, like, when, and I tell people, like, how y'all been almost 20 years? I say, you got to understand, ain't shit been everything ain't been rainbow, and everything ain't been hard. Yeah. But what I'm saying is what we had to do as couples is communicate.
Yep.
Like, you got to communicate and say, hey, this where I'm at right now in my life, and give your motherfucking person the opportunity to say, all right, well, this where I'm at.
Yeah.
This where I'm at, because guess what? I'm gonna stand on my word, and I fuck with you that much.
Yeah.
That much.
And
then allow me to be like, all right, you right. So I commend you on that shit, Maul, for real. For like just, I mean, being straight up with your life. And like what women gotta understand is God separates us. So Zay's his own person, I'm my own person, you your own person. You had a girl, she her own person. Right. But God says, I gotta work on my son, I gotta work on you my daughter.
Yeah.
And you want it to be perfect and rainbows, but my son got trauma.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you're not willing to understand that shit,
yeah. I mean,
so like you have trust issues, and it probably came from a homeboy or cousin. But I got a woman, and I don't really know if I could give you everything, all my funds with my house. You know what I'm saying?
Like real talk though, like one of my fears used to be like, how I'm gonna be a good dad, and I ain't have a good dad in my life.
And look at you.
So I'm like, I got to be the opposite.
Yeah.
Or anything that he was.
That's hard work, though.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got, like I don't want my kids to be like,
this and
damn, I'm sitting outside of Henderson Middle School, and now
Lord.
my mom overslept, and I'm in this bitch for like an hour later. I'm like, ass kid, like, yeah.
But she was back
but I understand,
I'm
mad. I'm like, God, my mama forgot about me. But I'm like, man, she was working now overtime.
Yeah, she worked
16 hours.
A single mother. Taking care of a fucking
so I'm
man.
Like, I don't want my kids to experience none of that. So that's why I made sure I'm there. Like,
and you are, you know, and I say it all the time. I say, I love to see Maul.
With
and I'm a visionary.
Got you.
So I say, I love to see that. I said, I love to see Maul living in his truth. He's a single man. He do the fuck he want when he want. I commend that shit. Yep. You know, you may have broke some hearts along the way. but you learned. Yeah, you know, you learned, like, I'm going to just be, you just going to have to accept me for who I am at this part of my life. Yeah. Like, eventually I might be like, all right, you know, because all motherfucking gangs will be like, all right, nigga, now I want to, because people think they want a relationship till they get in a relationship. But when they are special enough, I'm telling you, we fuck up and we lose them, but you got to understand that shit happens for a reason.
Yeah.
So,
but I believe everything in life happens for a reason, because when Bank of America laid my whole department off, they was like, look, like I said, I was on paternity leave. Yeah. My baby mom, my daughter's mom went back to work. I'm still at home chilling, getting paid. So when I go back, my whole department laid off. I'm like, damn, I'm on leave. How y'all do that? How y'all lay somebody off while they on leave? So when I get back there, like, look, bro, you can go ahead and hop back on the phones, boom, boom. Or you can get this severance check and you can down go about your business. I'm like, shit, what the severance check is? They're like, man, that junk bop. I'm like, oh yeah, I can live with that.
Let me take that.
2012 was the last time I worked for anybody else.
Mine was like 2010.
Man, I went to the auction with like 30 cars. Zay, I tell you? Yeah. He called me one time for like income tax time, man. My y'all look like the dealership.
What? I remember we could stay at your house. But you called Zay. Hey, nigga.
I'm like, hold on. Let me come look at this, Johnny. Hey, look, my nigga had so much shit. I was like, let me sell some shit. Hey, look, you sell this. You keep this, bring me back.
Didn't I sell you that Lexus?
You sold me the black Lexus.
The Benz.
Yup.
We bought the Benz.
I bought the Benz from you.
They sold everything. But y'all some selling motherfuckers.
Hey, look, when I got that dealer's license,
y'all can sell some pussy if y'all got a house. Pussy house.
You help man got shit on.
Sell the cars in the pussy. I got a pussy in the car. Get the Lexus. That pussy go with the car. Pussy go with the car.
You buy the car.
In the front seat right now.
Bring it back. Anytime tomorrow. You gotta be back.
Bring it back.
Like that's why I say, like, it was like I say, God, man, did everything for a reason.
So you God fearing?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like I grew up in the church twice, Sunday, the morning service, the evening service, Monday, Tuesday, Bible study. My mom, when I had the car, she didn't care what I did Saturday night. No matter what time I came in the house, as long as I was up at 8 o'clock to go to church.
And look how beautiful mom is. How old was she in that joint right there?
Which one?
The big joint.
She was 64 on this one.
And what about
she
the big
was
one?
67 on this one.
God damn, okay, mama.
Yeah, you know.
Beautiful chain. So you rock those all the time?
Most definitely, man. That's my.
Do you talk to her?
She talked to me.
She do?
Hey, little real talk. I don't believe. I can't say I don't believe, but all that ghost stuff and all that.
Yeah.
But like this year on my birthday, I was laying in the bed about to wake up, they probably like fasted, and I just felt her hug me, like real tough. I ain't never experienced, and I knew it was her because I was dreaming. Like when I blow before I go to bed, I don't dream. So this night I blew, and I dreamed, bro. Like I that's how I know.
Blunt before you go to bed.
Like if I'm dreaming, I don't remember.
Yeah.
So this night, it felt like she really hugged me on my birthday. I was like, oh,
and you know what, God?
here. Like,
I told Zay, I said I dreamed about my brother once when he told me who killed him.
See,
and that shit was the fucking
go ahead.
Exactly.
But that's how. That's how.
And I have not dreamed about my brother's 30.
Shit, that shit 30. Been hold on.
He died in 2002.
See.
02.
Yeah, 02.
That's when I just bought my house.
He's never been in my dreams until 2 weeks after his murder.
See?
And when that fucking detective knocked on my door and told me who it was.
She's like, I knew.
I said,
she
what
told
the
me.
fuck, bro?
See?
So I asked God sometimes, I be like, why can't I dream about him no more? Because God probably like, ain't shit he need to tell you.
Yeah, right. You don't want to stress you.
Ain't nothing you need to know about.
Purpose was served, yeah.
Purpose was served. So when you say that more, I feel that shit. But it's not gonna be often. But it's not gonna be often. This is God does it when He know you need it. He only lends those spirits when He know you need it. You understand what I'm saying?
And then the nigga that did it got healed like.
Same, so it was just kind of spin the block same
that
way.
Calm on
that calm. It was
get
instant.
Back a motherfucker.
It was instant.
Like
so it didn't give me peace because I knew another family was going through what I was going through. But I still felt like a sense of I can breathe a little bit because
you know what happened.
I know what happened.
It gave you closure.
And I'm like, my brother, and it's like I'm cooking in the motherfucking kitchen and I'm cooking and he's on the couch and it's like it was so normal and he was about to dip. He was like, all right, sis, I'm out. He was 15 at the time. So he was like, all right, sis, I'm out. As I'm cooking, I'm like, this is my dream. I'm like, well, who shot you? Like, tell me who shot you. You know what I'm saying? He gave me the nigga name, jumped off of the patio, got in the car, and dipped. And I was fine with it. That was all the closure I fucking needed.
That's how, and that's how it's
so that's
crazy.
why I tell people all the time,
crazy.
if you with people and you fuck with your people in a relationship, if you fuck with this girl or you fuck with this guy, you got to understand that they've already had pain.
Yeah.
So you can't
all been through trauma.
So causing
being black, you automatically
going through
PTSD.
It. So I just say I need men to understand this and women alike because it ain't just men, it's all of us that's fucked up in a certain way. People. Be honest with your shit because you never know because it could be a motherfucker who done been through some shit that can't take no more and to take your life.
Yeah, you right. You don't ever know
because
what somebody
the
else
mental abuse of that shit. Because they don't. That's their. You don't even know you're their breaking point.
Yeah.
You don't even get it till you go through some shit. You like, all right, nigga, this is my breaking point.
Yep.
You done saw this facade. I ain't got it no more. So I just say that to say that I'm gonna say that I appreciate you giving us a little a glimpse of your motherfucking life, nigga. Because
that was just the beginning.
I know it's a lot that goes in, and everybody got a chapter in their book they don't want read. It ain't for everybody. Certain situations is not for everybody.
Right.
You hold some shit because some things are personal between you and God. So certain things I can ask and I'm like, nah, that ain't my business. Because I got a real personal relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that you coming on this bitch for us. So all right, let's before we end this shit, let us know who in your playlist, like who's rocking hard in your playlist right now.
Man, I'm on that EST hard.
Yeah, EST sweet.
EST.
Yeah.
Man, I got Future still.
Future stays in the playlist. Yeah.
Man, that Big 30. Like I'm messing with Big 30.
Okay.
I wish Shiesty was home.
Yeah, Shiesty. Zay put me on the Shiesty. Yeah.
That'd be like. I can't respect Gotti no more, so I'm on Dolph still.
What about Gotti? What happened to Gotti? Okay, you can't respect it.
Dolph, man.
I fuck with Dolph. That whole thing was fucked up. Yeah, I fuck with Dolph.
And, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy to say, but my son love NBA.
Yeah, of course he is. At 5, woo!
I'm like, bro, you better know your
Alright, what about some R&B, nigga? You get pussy, what you listen to? We don't want to be fucking ESTG.
No, still
you be like, I'm like, boy, slow down. Nigga, shit.
Hey, look, real talk, it be crazy, right? Because
hip-hop,
my mom's love Luther, so I get in the house on Saturday morning,
I'm
Sunday,
an R&B.
chilling with the Luther, a house is not a home and all that, like... That
so
Luther,
you still got
Johnny Gill.
Okay, you R&B.
80s baby.
80s babies, nigga. I just had to know.
You know what music your kids was born in here.
Look, I told Vicki. I told Vicki. I said, shit. I said, if I would have knew you back in like middle school and shit, I said, we've been on the phone at Top 99. You know you're on the phone with your girl right before bed.
You would have been watching Caramel Jams.
Look, Top 99.
I'm gonna tell you when Zay first got the head. This nigga tried to put on motherfucking Maxwell. But his mama had to be quiet.
No, my mama in the next, her room right beside mine.
Oh yeah,
because I moved to my brother's room.
I'm giving some quiet head.
Look, I moved to my brother's room. My brother moved out, and I moved to the bigger room. That bitch was right beside my mom and dad's room.
Remember the big boom? Remember the boom boxes with the speakers?
Oh yeah,
he gonna come in there.
We used to
put the CD.
He had mixtapes on the radio.
You know what,
Mom? I put 6 in that bitch. I had the goddamn.
Now that I think about it, he had a 6 changer.
Scott in that bitch. I had Maxwell.
He put me on, nigga.
I had R. Kelly.
He been grooming me. Let me get my check. Let me call.
You already knew.
That nigga was grooming me. Then he gonna go in that bitch do the 6 changer.
I ain't heard pussy the first time that night.
And then he did it. The CD changer.
Got your ass.
I was like, what is this?
Got her ass.
You locked your ass in.
Maxwell got her.
Got you.
Damn.
You hit. At that point, you hit.
Then he got me sliding around. Look, I tell this mama this shit all the time. I'm sliding around the house. Then when I woke up,
out the next morning.
I may have fucked him early, but I'm still got class. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bitch, it's daytime.
Stop.
My dad outside. Like, that nigga outside early. It's Saturday morning.
Mom, I'm scared to come out the room, right? Zay like, come on out this room. I'm like, if your mama see me,
don't give a fuck.
If your mama see me, fuck his daddy. Fuck his daddy. If his mama see me coming out this house in the morning, she ain't gonna never fuck with me like that.
Daddy know what it is. Daddy know what it is.
Daddy like, good.
I'm sliding across the goddamn wall like Spider-Man outside, bitch, trying to get out the door. I said, this nigga guy, I said, nah, you gotta come to my apartment like this. This is a mess here. Here goes daddy on the lawnmower with the bucket hat looking over. All you see is teeth. Niggas ain't shit. Dad.
Yeah, I'm proud of my son.
Look at this nigga now, though.
Proud
he
of my
was
son.
fucking
I'm a Berkeley nigga.
I'm taking my son to Columbia.
Fuck it. Ain't no fucking Columbia.
But shit, hey, look, my daddy took me downtown. You know, downtown's jump. I was 14. I was chilling in the house, goddamn, there wasn't shit going on. My dad's like, shit, you around with me? I'm like, hell yeah.
Yup.
I'm 14. That nigga took me downtown. I said, man, look at all these goddamn grown women.
Bro.
He
knew what he was doing.
When Zay met me, I was pregnant. He ain't never meet me. He saw me in the cafeteria. He said, I had on the shoes, like the heels with the back out, right?
Yeah,
he said, I'm dressing like a grown, I'm dressing like a teacher.
She just like the ladies.
I fucked that pregnant girl.
I fucking shit out that pregnant girl.
Grown ass woman.
Exactly. Hey, like the bitch, you know what Well, Mom, I just for real, I want to say we appreciate you coming on this motherfucker, giving your honesty. Fucking be honest. You ain't plead the fifth on shit. You gave it real raw. And to take your time out, you busy. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate it. We want to say that we pray for your strength with your mom through all this shit. We all gonna lose some motherfucking body. And I always say it just prepare yourself to understand that we do not belong to nobody on this earth. Your kids don't belong to you. They don't belong to us, and we know that at any given. God says, "I don't take them; I just receive them.
I
just take them back home." You know what I'm saying? Like, he did, and I tell Zay all the time because he has his immediate family, so he's never felt that pain. And I know that that's something that I would have to be very close to him with and be strong for him for that. And that's important. That's why I say relationship is more than motherfucking being in a relationship. That shit is more than what you see on the internet. And I want females to understand that it goes deeper. As women, we're more nurturers, so we understand a little bit more. That's why we take more shit. We get tired eventually, but we take more shit because we carry boys.
But y'all built like that.
We built like that. But we still have feelings. And I think that's what y'all have to understand.
See, that's the older I got.
The older you kind of, I respect
it. And having the daughter,
and then imagine, like my daughter, I remember holding my daughter as a baby, and I told my husband, and I remember singing to her, she was probably like 3 months, and I said, and I remember this, and I said, if I could shield you from anything, it'd be heartbreak. And I remember her going through her first heartbreak. And I remember as a woman, I know that feeling. So I'm like, I wish I could shield you from something. So I respect you being honest and being who you are, and just continue to be that. Make sure you give that motherfucking phone call back, because you've been in that bitch all motherfucking night. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't want to think you somewhere and you ain't supposed to be somewhere. You know, but you honest on what you're doing. So, but I want to say thank you. Oh, let everybody know where to find you. You Toe4Sho. You run your tow truck company, right? You sell cars.
I sell cars. All
right, you
got the dealer license.
Okay.
Towing.
About to be renting out the
motherfucking Chicago vans and shit. All right, so they can find you. Want them to find you on Toe4Sho. That's TOE, the number 4
SHO.
Or
either on Facebook. I kill cook. HUUIL.
Cook, okay, and you still doing your thing. You blessed.
Yeah,
you be able to you taking care of your kids and doing what the fuck you supposed to do. Good father,
too.
yeah, and you
Good friend.
and you still living. I say just live honestly.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Fucking Be Honest. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Go listen to this motherfucking episode, bitch, because it's gonna be the fuck up. Y'all feel me? Thank you for tuning in.
Fucking Be Honest.
Yeah.
Fucking Be Honest.